Hey nerds, Sage is here. So this is well, you may notice I'm on a Warriors map. That's because I've been grinding up Shigure a bit, and I keep getting asked the question of Sages. I've been doing that SP method, you know, for grinding up SP and also just leveling up units. You can use other Warriors maps for just leveling up in general, by the way. Just saying. But this one's probably the best when it comes to SP and just pure amount of units. But a lot of you have been telling me that you've been having problems leveling up ranged units, so I'm going to just give you a brief cursory glance of what I've been doing. Technically, this is a modified thing from Reddit, and then also Phoenix Master's video, which really goes a lot more in depth, so I will include that in the description for you, so you guys can look at that in as much depth as you possibly want to. But generally, I'll tell you what I do. So these two units here, Amelia and my good friend Effie, they both have their weapons removed, and they are both units that tank really well because, well, you know, they have really high defense, and that's what I'm looking forward to, or at least looking for. And at least in the lower levels, you know, I think even in the higher levels, they take very little, if not little, damage at all. It's very helpful, and it's something that just, you know, it helps that these units are incredibly weak when they try to attack, so you can take advantage of that. But mostly, you just select them, put them at those two choke points that they're at right now, and then, you know, they'll constantly try to attack those, and, you know, you just pick off the stragglers here. That's the basic gist of it. However, as you can see here, Shigure does have some problems taking care of the green units, but they don't hit very hard, so you really shouldn't concern yourself too much. That's just from my perspective here, and as you go along, it shouldn't take too much effort to kill them, and hopefully you won't run into any problems. And if you're using any other, you know, sort of mage or whatever, you should probably be fine. But this is just how I do it. It's a really simple technique, I like to think, and at least the flying units on the right side and things like that, I find greens tend to spawn more on the right with the blues, and the reds tend to spawn more on the left. So, you know, strategize about that. You know, put maybe a nice strong blue unit on the left. Chances of, you know, a green unit coming over there are pretty small. Camilla may come down and try to do that, but typically she tends to aim for the unit that is leveling with you, at least from what I can tell. But yeah, this is what I've been doing for the ranged units. Granted, at least when it comes to a lot of it, you can't use the Valor, so you don't really get it, and I'm going to have to move on to the higher level version of this when I get the chance. But this is actually a really nice way of grinding up SP, as you can see there. It's mostly because of Blue Tome Valor that he has built into his kit, but still, pretty fun, pretty easy way to use it, and this is the simplest way I've found for leveling up, or at least grinding up SP for those ranged units. It's less about leveling up at this point, but you get the idea, right? But again, go check out Phoenix Master's video on this. I will really highly suggest that. So I'm going to finish up leveling up Shigure here, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. See you soon.